Good afternoon, class. My name is Kyle Allen, and today I would like to ask you guys a couple of questions. Does anybody here know what fetal alcohol syndrome is? Well, let me tell you. Fetal alcohol syndrome is alcohol exposure to an unborn fetus. Now, what does everybody think about when I say the word fetal alcohol syndrome? Obviously, there's only one word we take out of that, and that's alcohol. Alcohol is a drug. It's dangerous. Everybody drinks alcohol, whether you're going to parties, whether you're relaxing, whether you just want to have a good time altogether. But nobody actually thinks about the harmful effects that alcohol has, especially to unborn babies. Now, I'm going to explain to you today just how detrimental fetal alcohol syndrome can be to a mother mentally and her unborn baby mentally and physically. So anyway, like I said before, fetal alcohol syndrome is alcohol exposure to an unborn fetus. Now, most mothers either are uneducated, or maybe they don't know, or maybe they think, maybe I could just pick up a glass today and a glass every other month, and that won't do any damage to their baby. But really, there is no certain amount of alcohol that is not dangerous to a baby. Just a shot can do major damage to an unborn fetus. Such things like small eyes, small joints, soft heads, brain damage, all of it is dangerous to your baby. Mental retardation, learning disorders, physical deformities, all of that is fetal alcohol syndrome. And what I'd like to talk to you today is ways of prevention, treatment, and the effects and harms that fetal alcohol syndrome can have on a mother's unborn fetus. So, like I was saying, fetal alcohol syndrome can affect any women, all women out there. There's no women that are safe from FAS, also known as fetal alcohol syndrome. Most women know that the consumption of alcohol when pregnant is bad, but very many, when questioned, can actually explain the effects of alcohol to the unborn fetus. Let's begin by talking about the effects of fetal alcohol syndrome to the unborn fetus. I would like to begin by telling you how alcohol affects an unborn fetus. Alcohol is a substance that affects an unborn embryo or fetus. This substance that is in alcohol that is so detrimental to the unborn fetus is called teratogen. According to the Mayo Clinic, it states that when a pregnant woman drinks alcohol, it easily passes through the placenta to the fetus. Because of this, alcohol can harm the baby's development. When you eat, the baby eats as well. So when you drink, the baby drinks as well. So you're causing harm no matter what. Things like alcohol, when you drink alcohol, it can be detrimental to your baby's developing organs, to its brain cells. Ways of prevention. Honestly, there are many ways of prevention, but there is one main way of prevention. And that is the absolute non-consumption of alcohol. Don't drink alcohol. If you're a woman and you're pregnant, do not drink alcohol. Don't even think about one day saying, you know what? Let me pick up a glass, I'm stressed out. Let me just take a little bit, because, like I said earlier, there is no known amount of alcohol that you can drink that doesn't affect your baby. So it's clear. Ways of prevention. One main way of prevention: do not drink alcohol. As far as treatment goes, there is no cure for fetal alcohol syndrome, sad to say. But there are treatments such as brain surgery. If the baby comes out with brain damage, we have brain surgery. There's learning disorder. There's counseling, school counseling for babies. For kids that grow up with fetal alcohol syndrome that have have deformities or learning disorders. There's counseling in schools. For example, the ESOL classes. But all in all, I'd like to leave everyone with the message today that all life is important. There's no such thing as taking a life for granted. Babies don't have an ability to control what's going to happen in their future. So as far as we know, and as far as everyone, I'd like everyone to take this message, just educate everybody that they see, especially pregnant women. If you see a pregnant woman picking up a glass of wine, picking up a glass of vodka or whatever, educate her. No matter if it may be a family member, a brother, a cousin, a stranger. This is an important message, and I think everybody should know this. And my name is Kyle Allen once again, and thank you for listening to me.